Hey Taurus, welcome to this channel. This is your weekly reading for the week of March the 3rd. I hope you are doing well and taking good care of yourself. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon and rising sign. If Taurus is your sun sign, remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And now let's see what's coming through for Taurus and moon and rising. Spirit, please give us a card for Taurus. What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of? So Taurus, your card for the week is Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophant. All right. So yes, with Eight of Pentacles, it feels like you guys are single-mindedly focusing on something. So it could be that you are trying to perfect something. So maybe a project that you are working on, or it could also be relationships. Here we have Hierophant. Hierophant could mean, it could be graduation, it could be learning a new skill, it could be a group environment for some of you, or it could also be, if there is something happening in relationships, this could also be conflict resolution. You guys finding, this is about finding solutions and answers. Or it could be, if there is something that you are coming across, this could also be you reaching out to the right people in order to get a different perspectives on things. It could be therapy, counseling, or it could be someone you look up to. Or for some of you, it could also be you joining a spiritual group. This card may have something to do with spirituality, like some kind of religious ceremony, something like that. Yes, or if you are into, spirituality, healing, something like that, therapy, counseling, this could also be a card of, authority figures. Then it could mean that people are coming to you for your perspectives, your thoughts and opinions and things like that. So people are coming to you for, it could be that you are mediating, you are helping people resolve their issues and find solutions. So with Eight of Pentacles, this for some, this could also mean something to do with a past situation. It could be that you are going back to it in order to, you are seeing those situations that you came across in a new light, and you are going back to fix it. So that's what I'm getting. Something to do with, again, it could be any area of your life. It could be your relationships, your work, your health. So going back to something to fix it. For some, it could also be repetitive work. So pay attention to the details, so you don't have to do it again and again. So you may have to, something may come up and you may have to redo things. That's what I'm getting with this card. So at work, when it comes to important matters, pay attention to the details, go over the fine prints, so you don't have to then go back and, fix things. But again, this is, gaining mastery, my dear. So Taurus, this could be, for some of you, it could be something to do with your creative projects that you are working on. Or it could be, again, learning, training, something like that is what I'm getting. So gaining mastery is, yes, and that's what I'm getting with both these cards. Here we also have King of Wands. So King of Wands has to do with fire energy coming through. So it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then here we have Six of Cups. Six of Cups could mean, you meeting up with, it could be friends, family members, children, something like that. Again, both these cards has to do with leadership. It could be that you are, it could be a promotion for some of you. It could be a pay raise. It could be, some kind of leadership role. It could be that, you are taking on some additional responsibilities. And that is, yeah, again, this could be, undergoing some kind of skill development and training. Okay, Taurus, now let's see what's coming through This, by the way, this is your card, my dear. Hierophant is ruled by your sign. So this is your card. So that's lovely. Um, yes, the one thing that I want to say with both these cards is, even though I'm not seeing anything on the cards, but what I would say is, with this, do remember to consider different options, different way of doing things, because yeah, remember to keep your mind open, remember to keep your heart open, because that way you will find maybe a better way to handle certain things. The reason why I'm saying is, when we are fixated on an outcome, right, when we are fixated on the way we want to accomplish certain things, then maybe we will have to maybe things will be hard, is what I'm getting. If you keep your mind open, and if you can consult someone for ideas and perspectives, if you for instance, if it's a team environment, it could also be about reaching out to others to see what their thoughts are. That will make things much easier. So stay open, be flexible when it comes to this particular situation, whatever it is that you are coming across, and consider different way of doing things, different possibilities, different options. That will make things much easier for you. So working together in this case will, that way you will be able to accomplish a lot, instead of you doing everything by yourself. That way, maybe that way you will also learn something new, right? All right, so now let's see what else do we have here. Spirit, please give us a card for Taurus. What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of? With this, what I'm getting is some, like, a creative project. It could be pottery making. It could be, if you are an artist, then it could also be about going back and changing things in order to make it perfect. Yes, one thing that I want to remind you guys, my dear, this could also be coming from perfectionist tendencies. So be aware of that, perfectionism, idealism, and things like that. So that will only, that may make things a little bit stressful. It could be anything. It could be something to do with your work. It could be, your expectations, inner expectations, the way you want to show up in a situation, or it could be people, and it could be the situation itself, relationships. So perfectionism, when we are seeking perfection, then things that can lead to some stressful situations and disappointments, right? So just be aware of that. If there is something that you are coming across which is not up to your expectation, maybe know if this is something you can just let go and not worry about things, because why take unnecessary stress, right, when things are always changing, right? And so why do we want to take unnecessary stress when nothing is permanent? So there is beauty in imperfection, right? There is order in chaos. So in case if you are coming across something like that when it comes to your relationship, your work, or yourself, like the way your own expectations, like your inner expectations, and know if that has something to do with perfectionist tendencies. Okay, so that's what we have here. This is your card. The message is about self-criticism. That's exactly what we were talking about, right? So, all right, so the message here is, we, your angels, ask you to please be more compassionate towards yourself. Observe the times when you have critical thoughts about you, and make an effort to replace these negative thoughts with positive, loving ones. You are a wondrous being of light, even if at times you think you are less than perfect. Remember that God and divine perfection exist in all things. Wow. Okay, so that's synchronicity. That is exactly something that we were talking about, and that is what is coming through on the card as well. So there you go, my dear. No more explanation needed, right? So yeah, be more, aware of what you are coming across and how you want to respond to this situation, and let go of. No, I don't want to give you guys any advice. I was gonna say let go of perfectionist tendencies, but it all depends upon the situation. You be the judge and know how you want to respond to the situation. All I want to say is just be kind to yourself, because you don't want to take any unnecessary stress, because like I said, things are always changing, and know what's worth your time, your energy, and what are you taking in, and if it's worth it. Okay, so please take good care of yourself, Taurus. If this is your sun sign, remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And if this was helpful, please do remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Okay, please again take good care of yourself, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.